Parlo's spoken up about his sudden disappearance, and the story behind it is far darker than anyone imagined. It turns out his own father blackmailed him, took full control of his YouTube channel, and erased years of hard work. Parlo's channel isn't back yet, but he's finally revealed the truth, and it's a shocking turn of events that no one could have seen coming. For those who may not be familiar with the situation, Parlo was one of the biggest Roblox drama YouTubers, boasting over 500,000 subscribers, millions of monthly views, and an enormous fan base. His channel was a hub for Roblox drama, updates, and commentary, attracting a wide and loyal audience. But then, without warning, his entire YouTube channel vanished. No announcement, no explanation, just gone. At first, fans thought it was a temporary issue. Many assumed it was just a glitch, something that would be resolved quickly. Even Roblox YouTuber Guamgo tweeted that Parlo's channel was hidden for privacy reasons and would return soon. Fans held on to hope, thinking that maybe it was just a small YouTube issue or a mistake that would be fixed in no time. But then, the truth came out, and it was far worse than anyone could have expected. In a series of shocking posts, Parlo exposed the full story, and what he revealed was nothing short of horrifying. Parlo opened up about how his own father had blackmailed him and taken control of his entire YouTube channel. According to Parlo, his father gained full access to the channel, locked him out completely, and then hid the channel from the public, making it impossible for anyone to find. Parlo was completely powerless in the situation, and his years of work were effectively erased in an instant. In his own words, Parlo shared, "My father blackmailed me and took down my entire YouTube channel. I've lost everything. He now controls it fully and I'm completely dependent on him to restore it. This is a nightmare." To back up his claims, Parlo shared actual screenshots of messages between him and his father. These texts provided clear evidence of what had happened. In the messages, Parlo's father can be seen hiding the channel in real time, confirming it wasn't just a YouTube glitch, bragging about having Parlo's YouTube password and locking him out completely, preventing Parlo from uploading any videos or even viewing his own content on the channel. But the situation didn't end there. It only got darker. Parlo revealed that his father had been blackmailing him for months, threatening to destroy his YouTube career. In fact, he said that his father had even recorded a video where he explicitly made these threats, stating that he could wipe out Parlo's entire channel revenue with one move. Parlo believes that the fact his father followed through on these threats shows just how malicious and premeditated the attack was. And it wasn't the first time Parlo had dealt with his father's abuse. Parlo revealed that back in 2021, his father had physically abused him, and there was even police involvement in 2022. This was something Parlo had kept private until now. He explained that only his close friends and a few other YouTubers knew about it because he had been documenting everything carefully in case people doubted his story. It was clear that Parlo had been struggling for a long time, trying to protect himself and his reputation, but the abuse from his father had left him vulnerable and helpless. While Parlo was enduring all of this, the situation in the Roblox community was equally disturbing. Some members of the community actually celebrated his downfall when his channel was taken down. In his latest post, Parlo specifically called out certain individuals and groups who were part of the problem. Diced, a known doxer with a history of harassment and harmful behavior. UTTP, a group with connections to criminal activity and predatory behavior. According to Parlo, these people were actively celebrating when his channel was removed, despite being involved in far worse behavior themselves. He pointed out the hypocrisy in the community, calling attention to the double standards that allowed these individuals to continue operating while he was being harassed and attacked. Some of the very people who had been involved in harmful activities were still receiving support from larger creators, many of whom were turning a blind eye to the damage they were causing. Parlo's frustration was evident as he addressed the broader issue within the community. He condemned those mocking his situation, many of whom had their own criminal and predatory histories. Parlo mentioned how these individuals were celebrating his downfall while their own pasts were conveniently ignored or excused by others. The irony of the situation wasn't lost on him. He was being vilified, while those with actual histories of wrongdoing were being allowed to go unpunished. Despite everything he had been through, Parlo made it clear that he wasn't going to let this defeat him. In his final message, he declared, "I'll be back. Good luck to those mocking the situation." Even with everything that's happened, Parlo made it clear he's not giving up. His channel wasn't deleted, and he's definitely coming back. It's not going to be easy, but he's focused on getting back to making content. Parlo knows his audience is still with him, and he's not going to let anything stop him from returning and picking up where he left off. The whole situation really shows the messy side of the internet. Creators already have to deal with trolls and hackers, but it's even worse when someone close to you gets involved and makes everything worse. In Parlo's case, it was his own father causing the trouble, and it's a reminder of how far some people will go when they want control or revenge. This isn't just about a YouTube channel. It's about how much things can get screwed up when someone close to you decides to make your life harder. Parlo's situation just shows how quickly things can spiral when someone in your inner circle turns things upside down. For now, Parlo is focused on recovering from this nightmare and continuing his work, though his journey back to the spotlight is uncertain. But if you want to stay updated on Parlo's story and see what comes next, you can join his Discord server, where he'll be sharing more about his situation and future plans.